tickets for Jay Chou's shows at Taipei Dome last month. All 150,000 of them were sold out in just 5 minutes. Immediately after, scalpers started offering them online, with prices going as high as 300,000 NT apiece. But scalping is nothing new. It's been around for as long as demand for popular shows surpasses ticket supply. Even though ticketing platforms are starting to take countermeasures, some methods have led to new forms of online fraud. Have you ever wondered why it's so difficult to score a ticket? What can be done to fight scalpers? Let's find out in our Sunday special report.
After the pandemic began to ease, South Korean acts started to perform in Taiwan again. Some of the biggest acts included Super Junior, Mamamoo, and Blackpink. Their tickets were hard to come by.
不管是当时抢还是清票，一进去就没了啊，然后就很绝望。
Die-hard fans were left disappointed. Without a ticket, they waited outside the venue for resellers. In fact, it's not a first for many of them. Some fans thought paying a membership fee for early access would help them secure tickets. But little did they know, scalpers were already many steps ahead. Our reporter arrived outside the venue where Jolin Tsai would be performing later in the evening to find scalpers. A group of people huddled at the seating area outside Taipei Arena. Some were texting on their phones, while others called buyers to meet up. Our reporter pretended to be an interested buyer and approached a seller. It was less than 2 hours before the show, but the tickets were still selling for more than double the face value. The seller, a middle-aged woman, seemed very experienced in the trade. She's active in a myriad of online groups for ticket resales and even has a string of loyal customers. While she offered me the ticket for 8,000 NT, she was already asking for 10,000 NT online. There were many more similar posts at the same time.
If you come buy a ticket from an online forum, the first offer will definitely be from a scalper because they are the most active.
Scalpers are those who resell highly sought-after goods through unofficial channels for a profit, and there's quite a number of them.
以小巨蛋来讲，1万张的票，1万张的票里面到底有多少？
Taking the Taipei Arena as an example, it can accommodate 10,000 people. Of the 10,000 tickets available, around a fifth are probably sold for much higher prices.
If you search Mayday tickets online, the first result would be an unofficial reseller instead of the official ticketing partner. On the reseller's website, a Blackpink concert ticket even went for more than 400,000 NT, which is 45 times the face value.
因为它就是一个期间限定的商品，它过了就是过了，就是过了就是没有了。那如果是本土艺人的情况的话，它可能比如说过几年。
Because it's a limited edition good, if it's gone forever. For international acts, it may be the only opportunity a fan will get to see them in person their entire life. So the fan will definitely want to grab a ticket to the concert or event.
Our reporter got in touch with Bunny, who's been active in reselling groups for almost 8 years. She said people who manage to score large amounts of tickets and gauge prices usually enlist the help of professional IT engineers.
我是不知道他们是不是去养还是去配合，也有很多人在网咖里头目睹，他们就是直接就是程式码咔啦咔啦咔啦出来的。
I'm not sure if they hire or collaborate with engineers. Many people have seen them at internet cafes with their codes ready. These people can guarantee the seating of tickets. It's obvious they hacked the system to achieve that.
To better understand how this works, we got in touch with Max, who makes ticket bots. Max used to work as an internet engineer. He started making bots in 2018 after he failed to get a ticket to see Japanese pop star Namie Amuro perform in Taiwan. It was also the last chance to see Amuro since she announced retirement in the same year. He saw a business opportunity.
Select the number of tickets, then insert the date here and the seating area here, then click Grab Tickets. Then a web page will open and will allow us to get the tickets we want. Like for this concert, the bot has already checked everything for me. All I have to do now is enter the CAPTCHA and then you'll get the tickets.
Many of these bots are available online, even for the average consumer. For just 300 NT, creators will show you how to install, set up, and use the bot.
这些售票系统是不是都还蛮容易攻破的？
蛮容易攻破。我没有攻击他。
I did not attack their platform. I also didn't change anything to the website. It's just an aid for buyers.
To prevent scalping, some organizers now only allow ticket pickups 5 to 10 days before an event. That way, scalpers won't have anything to sell until the last minute. But this has only led to a new scamming tactic.
大部分的诈骗它可能有2种，一个就是你扣完钱之后它就不见了，然后但是我遇到这个比较特别，它就是每个礼拜跟你说早安。
There are two common types of scams. In the first type, the person on the other end disappears right after you make the transfer, but the scammer I encountered was different. They greet you every week with e-cards, and because they check in every week, you might think they're nice and let your guard down.
What was supposed to be a protective measure for consumers became a loophole for scammers. They instead ask buyers to wire money for pre-sales. By keeping in touch with the victim, scammers make the transaction appear genuine. After 2 months, when it's time to collect the tickets, the victim gets ghosted.
可是黄人他们没有票，他们也可以买，就是助长诈骗的行为啊。
So the scalpers can sell even without getting hold of tickets. That creates a new scamming tactic. If you report the incident to the official platform, they'll tell you that they can't do anything about it.
Ticket scalping will always be an issue, but not doing anything will only make the problem worse. Now, on top of official countermeasures, fans are also doing their part since they're hurt the most. If fans can campaign for their favorite artists, there's no reason they can't stand up for themselves. A group of Mamamoo fans have started a grassroots movement. They spend their time outside of work and study to get legislators involved.
就基本上是分成2个部分，一个是政策方面，就可能是实名制。
We're asking for 2 things. One is a real name registration policy. We think it should be applied to all stages of a ticket purchase, from reservation to collection and verification, anything in the process of buying a ticket.
Their other demand is the introduction of a specific anti-scalping law. They said the legislature can reference other countries, such as Japan's anti-scalping law, which was enacted in June 2019. According to the Japanese law, both buyers and sellers are punishable for unofficial ticket transactions, but the Deputy Minister of Culture says it's not such a simple matter.
这对于民众的那个消费习惯，说为什么这件事情我只能跟 A 买？
You can also argue that it's a consumer's choice. They may argue, why is it that they can only buy from specific channels? It may also be that they simply don't have time to grab tickets, so they'll ask a friend or even professional resellers who are much more likely to get hold of tickets. They wouldn't think there's anything wrong with that. When it comes to consumers' rights, it's really a multifaceted issue. Which rights are you protecting? What are you against? I think it'll take some time to really address the issue.
From real name registration to special laws, there are many anti-scalping measures being implemented around the world. For example, fans of artists under Japan's Johnny and Associates label or Taiwanese hip-hop group MJ116 must sign up and enter a lottery system. Another method is to ask fans to answer questions about the artists on top of real name registration. Acts that implement this include Taiwanese band Owen and South Korean band The Rose.
说穿了这个问题，它真的是需要包括从主办单位、售票平台。
To be fair, this problem can only be solved when organizers, ticketing platforms, the Ministry of Culture, and consumers all come together. If ticketing platforms need to upgrade their anti-bot systems or anything else, they can apply for subsidies from us.
Ticket scalping has been around for as long as demand surpasses supply. Some say it's the free market at work, but without any countermeasures, it will only make it more difficult for genuine fans to see their favorite artists.